disappearances, departure. Is this situation the next Exodus? No. But this is a serious issue when I was scrolling through YouTube. I got recommended a video by a small YouTuber named MilxAce, and it was in regards to people calling him a coryxkenshin clone, which then led to him having to make a video about the issue. Before we indulge in this video, what is a coryxkenshin clone? I mean, obviously it has no definition, but I did find a wiki that seems to give us like a little insight on the term. On fandom/coryxkenshin clones, it describes characters or people who look just like coryxkenshin. Now I know that's definitely not the term, but it should settle on the argument we will have later. First, we're going to go on a little tangent. Nothing really relatively bad, but just so you're caught up on pace with the whole ordeal on how this video even occurred. I'm going to be issuing 6 main points in this video. Just going to go through and talk about who is this MilxAce character. And I am pronouncing the name right, so I've done my homework there. But we got 6 main points, and let's get to them. Now, when we look through the ordeal, who is this MilxAce character? Now, he is a funny guy. I've watched a little bit of his videos just to see what kind of personality he has. Is it like Cory's alone? He addresses the coryxkenshin clones video 1 year ago, and it actually sparked some attention on his channel. He got this is still his most popular video, funny enough. It has 11,000 views. He talks about his situation and all that, but we're not here to talk about that situation yet. We're here to talk about, is he funny?
I think that was body.
He is a funny guy, but it seems like he has an idea on what he likes. He definitely wanted this video to be story driven, and he definitely wanted this video to be just a laughing matter. So, I mean, he does have a personality. Is it Cory's? Me personally, I don't think so. If anything, it's just a kid playing games on his channel. He has not done anything at all that's even Cory related. But there's some insights that do spark me on the matter that makes me change my mind just a tad bit. Over here is the Reddit drama. This is the second part to basically of what happened to him making that coryxkenshin clone video. So it seems like on the r/coryxkenshin there are people talking about this MilxAce character. So not only, you could read this if you want, it's basically him getting into an argument with somebody because he's posting self-promotion post on this subreddit, which, if you look right here, no self-promotion post. Self-promotion posts will be removed if they aren't posted on a Friday using the flair from the Fan Fridays. It's just fan art. But it seems like MilxAce got away with it because the moderators probably don't care about the subreddit that much. Do I think it should be against that? I feel like you should put your content out there. Nowadays it is harder to become a YouTuber. You basically have to have your own unique ability to perceive the audience. You can't just build off of someone's, personality already. You kind of have to be your own. And I feel like the situation perfectly describes the MilxAce situation. So I was scrolling through. Basically, he got in an argument, and this guy, he's a little biased because I don't think he understands what he's talking about, I guess. But he has a few updates. But basically, he's against MilxAce. He says he's disrespectful. Says just a bunch of stuff. He's kind of biased, you could tell. But he had an update. So apparently, yada 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 was a punk of the story. Sorry for leading misinformation. And then he updates again, coming back and saying MilxAce was disrespectful again when having to apologize. So is it MilxAce the problem now, or are you misleading again? Where are we going with this? You're not explaining this very well at all. So if anything, this post is just hypocritical. I mean, you can't just say that you're saying this about this someone, then saying you were misleading, but then going back to an update saying, you know, you're back on that same biased, you know, code. So I mean, like, kind of in a way, he was being misleading himself. But it did spark a lot of attention. You know, people were talking. Like, look at this subreddit. Like, it looks like somebody literally got canceled. I can kind of see the point of view of this person that called him out. The subreddit does say no self-promotion posts. I'm going to show you the content that he has posted on the subreddit. Is it self-promotion or not? So I recently found his, you know, his Reddit account. Not that hard to find, you know, he doesn't really hide it that much. I'm guessing he's a young kid, 17-year-old probably, because he made this a year ago. You know, he's just trying to get out there on YouTube and all that. His profile picture is him wearing a Spooky Scary Sunday hoodie. So we can easily scratch off that he's a fan. He's definitely a fan. Literally, his entire Reddit, like, persona is on the coryxkenshin subreddit. He has not posted anything else besides the coryxkenshin Reddit post. Now, he gets in a big argument with, you know, this person. And, you know, they go back and forth. He gets some downvotes. But I guess we're going to... Oh, I just literally found this. He says, I agree on this being unfair. I didn't know self-promotion was against the rules. I hope I didn't offend. Okay, so I mean, technically he apologized. But it seems like this post that he made, bro, Corey needs to come back and play this. Seems like he uploaded a clip. It didn't seem like self-promotion if it was a clip. Self-promotion would be like, basically you uploading a full video and telling people to go watch it when clearly you are a, you know, a Corey clone. You know, but all the videos I've watched by him, he's not, like, copying at all. Like, he's not trying to be Corey. It's just, I guess people would look at it and be like, dang. You know, he could be. People were just telling him he was funny right here. Then it's Emmy comes in. I think this is where the whole argument started. Basically saying mods are doing a horrible job of stopping people from promoting their channel that has nothing to do with Corey. Okay, so this guy makes a full-out claim that he's trying to grow his channel by stealing Corey's whole personality and aesthetic, and now promoting in this subreddit. Now, I never really discussed this issue in detail. I kind of just skimmed over it because I was kind of rushing through the script, but basically, this guy makes a claim that he's a clone because he steals Corey's personality and aesthetic. First of all, that doesn't make any sense. How can someone steal a personality? I just don't know how and why this kid would do that. I feel like this kid is normal. He talks normal. He's not trying to be somebody. He's trying to be himself. And then when you say aesthetic, like, is it because he's an African American? If so, that's just, like, I mean, it's not racist, but it's like, you're claiming something that doesn't make sense. So is all black creators on YouTube coryxkenshin? That claim just doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know, I would have to, like, get some insight, because I don't even know what he's saying. Not only that, but it's Emmy already fully winning this whole scenario. He decides to harass MilxAce even more. talk about stop allowing him to post in the subreddit. It's an archive post, but it got more clicks of upvotes than it did on MilxAce's. So it's a big ordeal. Apparently people care about, you know, the self-promotion type of thing on the subreddit. We clearly justified that. Now, that does settle the Reddit drama. You know, it's not a lot of basically information. It's more of how this stuff started. Did he know that he was promoting, you know, content? No, he did not know. He said he didn't know, and he apologized for it, as we have shown. You could clearly tell his Reddit page was clearly new. He didn't know how the website worked. He didn't read the rules first. He didn't understand that. There's not a tutorial guide on how to use Reddit. And he's a kid. He's a freaking kid. He's 16 or 17. And even, like, when it came to his content, there was nothing Cory related at all. It's literally just some kid, probably, trying to make his dream job come true on the platform. Why is that so bad? He is literally staying true to himself. Like, he's not doing anything, like, majorly wrong in the matter. So now we're gonna get to the video drama. I'm not gonna show you the whole 11 minutes of it, but you could watch it yourself and make your own point. But basically, he shares his intention to have a pretty honest conversation about the criticism he received about his gaming video, and there's comments, you know, saying he's trying to emulate coryxkenshin. He also emphasizes that he's being himself, and the only significant change in their content is the absence of cursing, which is done to make, you know, him family friendly, which is something that Cory does, but, like, just because Cory doesn't cuss doesn't mean this kid is copying him because he just decides not to do it. I cuss in my videos. I grew up that way, and I genuinely don't care. You know, and then people were going at him because he had the same headphones and the same circle face cam. First of all, the Cory didn't make the Astro A40s, which that's the headphone that's being, I guess, like, involved with this clone situation. And then a circle face cam. Cory didn't invent the circular overlay of a face cam. It's just a better aesthetic for the video. Maybe he got inspired by it, but he definitely isn't a clone because of it. In that video also, he does struggle to, like, articulate his feelings without sounding like he's complaining, which I think he did a pretty good job. Like, you could watch the video yourself. He's not really complaining. He has chapters in the video timeline thing, and, like, he's talking about it, and he's being really respectful about it, and it's not even a bad thing. He also talks about something that's pretty irrelevant to the video about his acne, and then just other stuff, but, like, it's just him frustrated, so it kind of makes sense in a way, but he isn't that bad of a guy. So I've, you know, read through. Now, something I'm going to get down to is how is he getting this many views, likes, and comments on his videos? I'm not saying it's totally impossible. You know, it's clearly not. You could definitely get somewhere in life with being a YouTuber. This is another thing I didn't talk about very well, was where his viewers came from. Like, I was going through it, and I was just confused on how he got so much, like, subs in such a short amount of time that he's been on YouTube, because he's only been on YouTube since April of 2023. We figured that out. You could check out his YouTube, and it says it right on there. I was looking on Social Blade, and it's pretty accurate. Whenever he uploaded that coryxkenshin video, that 11,000 views, 400 people decided to subscribe to him. So this kid is not subbotting at all. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying it's insane of that ratio. Like, he got 400 people to like, I guess, get him to subscribe to his channel out of that 11,000 people. I know I probably worded that so wrong, but like, he got a pretty good outcome of what he talked about. And then he started getting more subs. Like, he's still gaining subs per month after not being on YouTube. But hey, there's nothing against the law having talent on YouTube. Maybe he's just growing. Maybe people like him for his personality. I get it. Does seem like his YouTube is popping off still. Even after he's gone, he still gets subscribers, which is pretty surprising, because usually small YouTubers, when they take a break, they don't really come back to watch older videos, but maybe some do. Another main point is personal info he's addressed. He did make a video that was like very personal on the matter. It was a 1:57-second video, and it was just saying peace out. Basically, he just talks about how his situation with his family and how he has to live somewhere else because he can't post content at that certain household anymore because of, family stuff. And maybe that's happened. Maybe that's where he's at. Maybe he's in that predicament. Maybe he's in a situation, a legal issue, and he can't talk about it online or something. Anything could be the cause. But yeah, that's basically it. That I've talked about everything as much as I can in much detail as possible. I know this is something different than I do on my channel, but like, I like to do little docu-series. Yeah, that covers basically everything I want to talk about. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Lets me know that you want more content like this in the future. And who knows, maybe he'll come back and talk about the situation. But anyways, that's just something that sparked up an interest in me for some reason. I don't know, I just felt like talking about it. But yeah, I guess I'll catch y'all later. Adios.